Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and check out this game demo on Steam called News Cycle. It's a post-apocalyptic city building survival game. It's not 100% complete yet. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it, see if it's worth it. It's basically a little bit about the demo. It's basically saying that there's some items that you're not going to be able to use yet. So, leave it on screen for a little bit, that way you guys can go ahead and take a look at it. So we got a sandbox mode and a campaign mode. Campaign mode I'm probably not going to be able to play yet. And then it looks like 2 scenarios. Different biomes you can choose from. Unfortunately, we only have this one, the meadow, so go ahead and start it up. Okay. Message from the community. Welcome to News Cycle. You are now the governor of this little community. It's been nearly half a century since the first solar flare. In the initial moments of the catastrophe, we need some glasses. We lost our entire technological infrastructure, our means of global sourcing, and almost everything that we can share as a civilization. The following years were humanity's darkest, having to wrestle with constant impossibility and despair, from battles fought with sticks and stones to nuclear wars. We ended up destroying ourselves with what little the sun had left for us, and civilization fell. Everyone here was born into this new world, and you have to be their leader. Our current flimsy shelter can't carry us far. We must rebuild everything from scratch with the efforts of those who remain, so we can establish a sustainable way of life. We need to rediscover our lost knowledge and explore our surroundings to create new possibilities. Most importantly, beyond merely surviving, we have to find a way of securing our next generation, by whose time the world may not be habitable anymore. We don't know how we can preserve life as we know it, but we can at least help build something that we may call home. So we're going to go ahead and start with the tutorial. Alright, transition to settle life. So we're going to have to get some logs and stones and build a field camp. So one cool thing that I like about this game is that you can either build on a grid, which is kind of cool, or free building. So you'll be able to do some curves and basically personalize your village. By the coast or something, which is pretty good. Alright, let's see, we got the main home. Freshman, plus 40 morale to all classes. This year's rains were enough to renew the existing resources in the land. Mushroom, meat, and water resources renewed. So one cool thing about this is that there's seasonal transitions, which is, you'll see some snow on the ground and stuff like that. It also looks like some Wrath of God effects. Let's go ahead and start building. So, got some stone here and some logs. So, if we do some resources, oh, there we go. That's that grid system I was talking about. Grid system or the free system can be used to place the buildings on the map. You can switch between these two systems by pressing the tab key for the grid system. The R key performs a 90-degree rotation. For the free system, the Q and E keys allow you to spin continuously in different directions. You can place more than one of the selected structure by holding down the shift key. we'll get a field camp. Organizes workers to collect iron, stone, and logs efficiently to meet the increasing need for raw materials. So we can do a grid, or we can do free. I'll place it somewhere good. Looks like there's some stone in here. I mean, excuse me, that's iron. What else we got surrounding us? Yeah, this looks pretty good right here. That way we have logs, iron, and stone. Place that bad boy right here. That seems like a very good spot. And let's see. Okay. Under construction. Let's see, do we have any work? Oh, there goes our workers.
Long live the innocent.
Yep, looks like they're going to be constructing. So, I mean, it's a pretty far ways, but I think it'll be ideal. Go ahead and speed it up. Okay.
Together stronger.
So it looks like we can go ahead and start adding to our workforce, which is pretty cool. Is it built though? So it looks like it needs workers. So let's see. We have a population of 35. So we'll get 3 and 3. Let's doing that.
Man, you're good after all.
Just a disclaimer, I do not condone nicotine. However, being in the military, caffeine and nicotine, and water. Go ahead and speed it up here. Very foggy. See the game settings real quick. For those who are watching, just bear with me. I don't have the best equipment, but okay, let's see. Off to a promising start, Chief. We may go on gathering nearby resources for a while. We should focus on producing more complex materials by processing the raw ones. Our settlement can develop as far as the limits of our knowledge and production. We can create a flexible and processable constructions or objects through woodworking. So we'll go ahead and build the lumber mill, produce 30 lumber. So we'll go ahead and bring that down. And let's see, probably be in production. Okay. Allow simple woodworking via chopping and saw logs. Primitive structure for the production of lumber and paper. So, do we have any road systems yet? So we have up to 4 tiers. Dusty roads. We don't have them yet, so I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that our resources come out of here. I know in Anno you'll have them near a supply depot, but well, see what it's like. Let's see, production. Probably do the lumber mill out here for now. See that? So that looks like the entry point. So I might just try to do a little free. Looks like we also have 3 different classes of people. Worker class. Can't really see their names just yet. Knowledge.
Our children will live in a better world.
Extreme drought, severe drought, slight drought. So it looks like our weather condition right now is we're at an extreme drought, which gives us a negative 20% on water. Okay. Wish there was a bit of like a little mini map HUD. That way I can just jump around.
Nothing beats drinking a beer after a busy day.
Amen. It's pretty cool. So with Alt, you can turn on whatever you want for like information. Warnings, actually. It's got a little bit of a Age of Empire look to it on this. Logs, stone, iron ore, mushrooms, meat, water, simple meal, lumber, iron ingots, basic tools, leather, clothing, clay, paper, and electricity. Seems like it's basic materials right now, unless we go up. And there is, yeah, okay. Or in tiers, whatever. Target production. Production calculation. Amount of resources time required for production are calculated dramatically. General efficiency values of a building operating class affects these variables positively or negatively. In addition, the workforce value determines the speed of production according to the required amount of people. And we have our labor class. No workforce, not connected to road network. Okay, so this actually might be an issue. Start a resource. Let's get lumber. So it looks like I may have to take this apart because it's not connected to a road work. Which gives us negative 30 workforce. But I don't have the dusty old roads. So it doesn't look like I can go ahead and move it. I'll probably have to demolish it. As a matter of fact, no. No, it's working. It's working. Alright, we'll speed that up. Go ahead and take a look at our camp over here. So we got enough resources to last for quite some time. Okay, there we go. Road. Every operation is harder to perform in a settlement without roads. Connecting all the buildings in our village with the road network will convenience the workforce and the circulation of raw materials greatly. While not mandatory for other operations, road construction is a prerequisite for building infrastructure such as bridges and tunnels. Build a road between the lumber mill and the main hall. Alright. So, looks like we don't have to do anything with that. Okay. By pressing the tab key, you can switch between building grid-based linear roads and freeform curved paths. In curved path mode, you can create a path by holding down the shift key and clicking the desired point on the terrain with left. Click LMB. When you're done designing the path, let go of the shift key and just click LMB to set the endpoint. Use the right-click RMB to cancel the road. Let's just take a look at the diagram here. Alright. Let's build our dusty old roads. So, guess we can just do. Is this not a road? It looks like a road. Probably not. So, let's see. Light people are the most significant resource for our settlement. We must respond to a wide range of demands from basic to costly. We have to set up self-sufficient systems to meet our basic requirements. We can start by constructing a well to meet our need for clean water. Build a well, produce 60 water. Okay. Yes, Guardians are rebuilding. Huh, cool. The more our settlement grows, the more attention we'll get from passers-by. And the more people will be willing to join us in terms of both frequency and numbers. These groups of wanderers, each less fortunate than us, await permission to join our ranks. Yeah, why not? Come one, come all. What does this do? Technology tree overview. Still have no idea what the hell that does. A little world map. Create scout teams to unlock maps. Okay. it builds little mounds. Alright, so we're gonna build a gathering camp for mushrooms now. People need to eat. So, mushrooms and fish. This looks like it will be a nice little spot. Right there in that clearing. We'll build a road. So we'll go linear for right now. There, build, and we'll start getting the dusty old road. So I want to build like that. It says that we're hitting, oh, not enough resources. Okay. So we're gonna need more stone workers, because I like roads, so get another field camp going. Workers going here. Looks like we're doing good with our water. Let's see, does the water have output? Alright, the cornerstone of civilization. Time has cooked. Excuse me, I don't know what's wrong with me. The time has come to cook our meals. People eating whatever they have on their plates does not mean they are content with it. When there is nothing to eat, they will get demoralized, sick, and maybe even fall into the jaws of death. As a society, we must organize the production and distribution of hot food. For a start, a bowl of soup will do as long as everybody has their share, and they don't have to worry about hunger anymore. So I guess here we'll be able to start our town. Right over here. I'm gonna check something with the water before we do that. Our stomachs are getting smaller. Alright, so since the hole is here, it looks like we have shelters in place here. We'll go ahead and start getting stuff up. Soup kitchen. Alright, finally get to start researching stuff. So basic construction. This is the most basic build of construction methods and technical information. So we'll get stockpiles, soup kitchen, and a simple meal. It takes 24 hours, cost 18. Okay, while that's going, researched, and we're on day 25. So we're in autumn. So let's start doing a soup kitchen. I want to go grid for this one. Music is very calming, therapeutic. Alright. Let's start our recipes. So we can do mushroom and water. So, mushroom soup, fish soup, vegetable soup, or meat. Let's take a look at our mushrooms. We'll go ahead and start that. So we'll need a workforce. All hands on deck. Everybody has to work. So we're starting to get some snow in fall, huh? Weird times. Weird times. May want to finish connecting this road work here. So we'll do shift. At our point. Oh, that's nice. Alright, we're almost done. Sweet. Alright. Population management. We must closely monitor the community situation needs. Moral levels and all related factors. We must try to reach the best possible outcomes in our affairs and adapt according to uncertainties in order to maintain a healthy and content society with what we have. In a badly managed community, unrest, diseases, deaths, and disintegration will quickly take hold. Disintegration. Explore the population management. So, where is that at? Oh, cool. You can set some laws and rules, huh? Diplomacy and outpost. State of emergency, huh? Oh, look at that. So there's a population overview, current effects, and any available actions. From here, we can manage time-limited or unlimited custom actions that you, as a ruler, can implement immediately. State of emergency cases takes precedence over the daily needs of society when you declare a state of emergency for 5 days. All social classes get an efficiency and workforce bonus. There's no need for that at this point. Population management, there we go. Okay, here you can view the overall status of the community in detail. The most important element is the management of a settlement. It is its people. Try to meet all their needs and keep variables such as morale and efficiency as high as possible. Meet the daily supply distribution needs according to your settlement's production capabilities in a sustainable manner. As a society whose needs are met breeds higher motivation, good health, and uninterrupted work. So, alright, here we go. 3 basic classes. Remember, each class must work as a pioneer in the respective fields, but production buildings may need multiple classes to work simultaneously according to the building's level of development. So we have worker, craftsman, and specialist. Little E4 mafias. You can follow the population number and distribution of each class here. Only adults can be recruited as workforce. Children. Sick and retirees cannot work. Oh, alright. But they will still need certain resources. Supply. You can manage the basic needs of social classes from here. Supplies for needs such as food, water, clothing, and tools are determined from the daily average consumption per person. Here you can manage the rate at which supplies are to be distributed to each class and view the successful distribution rate and other factors. You can view the access rate for housing and other services here. You will get a satisfaction result according to the rate at which you meet your society's needs, which will form the basis of the morale value of each social class. Workforce and efficiency. The workforce and efficiency of each social class are the 2 most important indicators that shape life in your settlement. Workforce indicates how much or how long your working classes will operate. It is very important to manage the variable according to current conditions and needs, while balancing the flow of production and life. Long working hours can cause low morale, and even if this is accounted for, remember that exhaustion can lead to sickness or an increase in workplace accidents. Efficiency is calculated based on the morale of the community, and it is the basis of production rate calculations for the operating class in production buildings. It is affected by many external factors alongside the rate of which basic needs are met. Okay. So, I have low morale apparently. Distribution is low. How do I fix this? Water distribution rate for 43 workers per daily. Actual morale 2, distributed 9. Targeted morale is 2, needed 9. Okay. So I mean, everyone's kind of chilling right now. The only thing that we need are some tools, clothing, and possibly housing. Well, we need all this shiza. Security. Most important goal. Health is low. Negative 45, but healthy of 43, barely healthy. Well, guys, we just started, alright? So, calm your jets. Supply and demand. At last, our settlement resembles home. Everyone has a job, something to offer to our society. We are producing food, water, and construction materials before ramping up. We need some basic rules and a sense of order. Proportions represent on how much of a consumable is used per person in a day. We must respond to every need, but decisions about each proportion should be made according to our resources and production capability. The general level of morale will be generated by what gets distributed. At what rate and how successfully morale directly influences the production performance of our settlement. Also, it can affect our people's reactions to unexpected events, positively or negatively. Alright, so our task is to set ration distribution to regular and distribute rations successfully for 3 days. So, we'll go, I think that was at the hall. We can set up laws and rules. Oh. I was actually waiting for this. The snow. Okay, set food distribution to regular. Am I missing something here? Get our people happy. Our water seems to be doing fine. We'll probably have to upgrade another mill. Doing good. Should be fine for now. Is there a cap on our food? Well, hopefully we have enough food to last us for the winter. This effect. Alright, I don't know if he's shoveling or sweeping. That looks like a broom. Why are you sweeping snow? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Do you guys sweep the snow or do you guys shovel? When I used to live in New York, I shoveled. Shovel, throw some salt, call it a day. Forgetting I have to set people here. You're not needed right there. Need another water source. So right here, it's, on each day it shows you what's going on. So look, I didn't even notice on day 23 not enough resources for food, but I guess that's when we just started. Alright, place to track everything about your settlement and your people. View the overview panel. Health is a subject that we should pay most attention to. Which is true, but in the demo we're not really going to be worrying about that as much because we're not, we don't have access to medical supplies or something like that. So our sick people can still work and will operate as if they're healthy. Off chance they can still die though, but they tried balancing it out, so we'll see. Should be our priority to find a solution to our current conditions, examine the factors affecting public health, and take a decisive action. Hint: there are many factors that affect people's health. Nutrition and water are the most important of these. No one can withstand more than 3 days without water. You need to produce solutions against many variables such as the seasons, heavy work conditions, epidemics, insufficient supply, and harmful external effects. So, exploration overview. So here we have our overview. So our storage is fine for right now. We can build a storage. Electricity, we're not really having anything to do with electricity. Either way, it looks like on the side of the roads we have fucking, excuse my language, we have power lines, but food is good, water is good, and our health is good. So we should be fine there. Oh, well. What is this? Not working. Don't know what this looks like a food icon, but it's not showing me anything when I click it. Can I go to this location? We can go to the location, see what's happening over here. Alright, congratulations. We become a self-sufficient settlement and moved beyond temporary campsites. From now on, you must devise production plans according to the needs of your people and the settlement. You can set your course by exploring the technology tree. Remember, we may have no time. We know what to expect, but we can't be sure when or how. Hint: with time you can produce higher grade goods like clothes, drinks, and paper. Before then, you have to train craftsmen and take part in these production projects. You can start training your people by researching and building a technical boot camp. So maybe we should start doing that. Our water's low. We may need to fix this. Looks like our water needs are... Yeah, alright, so we're gonna go ahead and fix some of this stuff right here. Go ahead and get it down to low. And low. Let's see if that helps. Because we have 5 sources of water being pumped out, but this is at a low. Our consumption, you see? We need to fix that. So hopefully by bringing down some things, we should be okay. So let's take a look at the technology tree. Power grid, windmill, a forge, a smith. We did basic construction. Sustainability, we should work on that next. One second. Alright, so we're gonna have to do oath first. And so So this all needs oath first. This needs metal. Okay. We cannot achieve the level of civilization we've once had by only developing materially the real backbone of the constructions and social institutions we establish and the values that define and distinguish us. For us, oath is not only a legal boundary, but also a lifelong desire. So this takes 30 hours. So we'll go ahead and start that research. And probably take a look around the map for more resources. Wish there was a quicker way I can move around this map. I'm hoping that we can utilize the sea. Like maybe get like a water purification plant or something like that. We got a boatload of timber, basic mining materials, but it seems like we've tapped in all of our water supplies. I think there's still one place for a well. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out our water situation. Yeah, our water situation is gonna have to get fixed somehow. Alright, we got a shack by oath. Let's go ahead and start research metalworking. And let's take a look at our population. So, do we have anything that shows homelessness? I think this is what this indicates. They don't have houses.
It's drinking beer after a busy day.
Alright, so all of them are homeless. So I guess we can start building some shacks. And with this, I'm going to build a grid layout. So, let's see. Perfect. So it houses 10 each. So we'll go ahead and build one more residence. That way everybody has a home. Alright, so here we are in spring finally. Okay. So that means we can probably go back to our resources here. Alright, we have that. I think I'm gonna want to do... So we need 34 tools for technical. Seems like everything else is gonna require... Actually, no. Yep. Alright, so now we're gonna have to craft tools somehow. So I think we should be able to employ... Yeah, cool. 3 workers there, and no available resources for there, which is fine. So I think I might want to make this my hub for infrastructure. Everyone of us needs proper place to live. We have food and water, but sleeping at whatever nooks we find each night does not help us prepare for the next day's labor. We need suitable shelters. Sure, let's build, which should have already been completed. So I need to build 3 new shacks, so there's definitely no need to have 60 houses. Oh, hold on. That's 10, 20, 30, 40. You know what? Fuck it, why not? So we'll go back to our grids. Let's see. So I can go and create it this way. Got a stockpile. And start moving. Okay, select a resource. And we'll light our forges. Everything's looking good. Everything's good. We'll get regular for now. Keep everybody healthy and happy. This is still under construction. Alright, setting the standards. A message from the community chief. It seems like we've been able to set things right since settling down. Our small settlement built by toiling day and night now needs some security and stability. We should at least make sure that we have left our days of hunger and thirst behind. Meet the food and water demands of the whole populations for 3 days on regular distribution. I think we can manage that. Aha! Children were born. Seems like we're going to be very prosperous. Iron limbs. Chief, since we can now process materials, you can give us the means to produce durable and effective tools of our own creation, so that way we can see to our daily task. Work can be done without tools too, but this will tire us physically and mentally, and the more often we have to work without tools, the more likely we can cause workplace accidents. what's going on here? Have we reached our max output? Saying 500, but we have a storehouse. Should it not increase? Logs. Cool, different pictures. Alright. Foreigners! Looks like they want to come and see what we have. How many we got there? 7. 6. It's pretty cool. We're gonna travel down these old roads. Gonna come across New Asgard, where we are thriving. Tools. I think I should be able to, yep. We're gonna get hunting up soon. Seems like everyone's happy. What if I can see children? I know we have a couple of kids. A child was born. What if we can see them running around on the map like how you can in Anno? Anytime you folks want to come join us, we have work. AI NPC. Conversation history. Alright, AI NPC. This experimental add-on is still in its very early stages. We believe that AI technology can make useful differences without radically changing the game experience. With this understanding, you can come across as AI individuals in our game and as characters in the universe, travelers from outside world and members of other communities. They may ask you for help, assign tasks, negotiate with you, and if you push your luck, they may open extra content that they are not willing to share. Or it may backfire. For AI interaction, write your prompt dialogue in the correspondence field. Examine the potential results open on the left side of the screen according to the answers received. If there is a quest that is open directly, you can accept or reject it and return to the game. So does that mean I'm allowed to basically just talk to them? Ain't nobody looking to step on nobody's toes. Just here to ask for a little help after an accident. My last trading run. Interesting. Okay. David Harrelson. We made first contact, but he didn't give us much information. He said he had a valuable information to share with you. Alright, boy, what can I help you with? So this AI is in beta testing. If this thing starts saying, hey, my actual name and where I live, I'm gonna freak out. I get discovered, okay?
Greetings, Chief. It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is David Haraldson, and I am a wandering merchant who travels from settlement to settlement in this post-apocalyptic world. 2 weeks ago, I made a trade deal with the town of Foxglove where they needed 68 basic tools for their daily tasks. Unfortunately, on my way back, the cargo fell into a deep riverbed while crossing a damaged bridge. Now, Chief, what brings me here today is that the people of Foxglove are in dire need of these tools for their survival and well-being.
What does Foxglove have to trade in return?
Foxglove is a small settlement, Chief.
That's pretty
They
cool.
don't have much to offer in terms of trade. But I'm sure they'll be grateful for your generosity if you decide to help me out. You see, I had an unfortunate accident on my way back from delivering 68 basic tools to them. The cargo fell into a deep riverbed while
You already said that.
My apologies, Chief. Sometimes I get ahead of myself, especially when I'm eager to share a story such as mine. As for what Foxglove has to offer, I'm afraid that's not within my knowledge. My task was simply to deliver the tools and return home, but as fate would have it, the bridge gave out and all my cargo ended up at the bottom of the riverbed. That's why I'm here before you today, asking for your help in recovering what was
I'm willing
lost.
to help, David. But can you tell me where Foxglove is located?
Foxglove. It's a small settlement located about 50 miles east of here. They're a hardworking group of people, but they don't have much to offer in terms of trade. That's why I made the deal with them in the first place. But unfortunately, as I mentioned earlier, I lost all the tools on my way back from delivering them. So now I'm left with nothing to trade and no way to fulfill my end of the bargain. Well, Chief, I can't speak for the entire population of Foxglove, but they seemed friendly enough when I made the trade deal with them. Of course, that was before I lost all my cargo on the way back. But I'm sure they'll be willing to make it right once they hear about what happened. As for their location, it's a bit of a trek from here, but if you're willing to help me out with those tools, I'd be happy to give you directions. So what do you say? Can we make a deal?
Mark the directions on my map, and we have ourselves a deal, David.
Absolutely, Chief. I'll be more than happy to show you where Foxglove is located. But first, let me make one thing clear. You and I both know that trust is hard to come by in this day and age, so I need to make sure we're on the same page before we proceed with any kind of transaction. Now, as for my demand, I need those 68 basic tools to replace the ones I lost during my unfortunate accident. These tools are essential for the people of Foxglove to carry out their daily tasks and survive.
Okay, David. I'm trusting you on this. Please do not make me regret it.
Chief, I assure you that you will regret trusting me. I may be a wandering merchant, but I'm also a man of my word. And besides, I have a reputation to uphold. People in these parts know me as the guy who always delivers on his promises. And as for making deals with me, let's just say that it's always a good investment. You'll get your end of the bargain and then some.
So I'm not gonna lie. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. For God's sakes, that thing is more communicative than Siri is. No offense, Siri, but I can actually have a conversation with an AI. You, on the other hand, could barely give me directions.
Thank you, Chief. You've made the right decision. You see, I have a bit of a sixth sense when it comes to bartering. I can tell from a mile away who's trustworthy and who's not. And let me tell you, I've met my fair share of dishonest people in this wasteland. Of course, Kevin it is. I'll make sure to remember that from now on. And let me tell you, Kevin, you made the right choice by deciding to help me out.
That's crazy.
You see, in this wasteland, it's not often that someone like me comes along with such valuable knowledge and expertise. So consider yourself lucky to have made a deal with me. And who knows? Maybe this could be the start of a lucrative partnership between our two communities.
What two communities? You just said you're a wandering traveler, and that you have a deal with Foxglove. Where are you from, my guy?
I'm from all over, really. I've been traveling these wastelands for as long as I can remember. I've seen things that would make your hair stand on end, and I've met people who would make you question everything you thought you knew about humanity. But through it all, I've kept my wits about me and my eyes on the prize. And what's the prize, you ask? Why, it's survival, of course! In this world, that's all that matters.
Now, let's see if it learned. Hey, what's my name?
Your name is you.
No. My name is Kevin.
You.
Kevin.
Ah. My apologies, Chief.
What?
I thought we were playing a game of who can yell the other's name louder. But in all seriousness, it's great to hear that you're willing to help me out with this little predicament. To answer your question, I'm originally from a place that no longer exists on any map. The world as we knew it is long gone now, and all that remains are scattered settlements and survivors like us trying to make the best of what we have left. But let's not dwell on the past too much, shall we? Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate your help. Once I get those tools, I'll be able to make a lot of people very happy. And who knows? Maybe I'll even be able to find some more ancient ruins to explore. The wasteland is full of surprises, and I'm always up for a good adventure.
Right on, man. Right on. Alright, so let's go ahead and make these tools for these guys. So... I may want to open up another forge. Oh, good grief. By the way, let me know in the comments if mentioning series name is a no-no. I don't know. Alright, so let's go back. Okay. Alright, let's get some fish. And hunters. Leaves me with 19 and 59. I may build another house here. Let's do another grid. Okay, my tasks have been completed. Sendo's on its way. Although it's not a large stock, it can produce and store at such a pace and make a habit of producing this pace. Okay. So far, everybody's producing the way they should. Alright, let's see what I can do else for technology. Surveillance I might get next. Cost. That way, I can start sending recon parties out. I have one left for construction. Honestly, let's do that because I want to see what these windmills will produce. Well, obviously it'll actually produce electricity. Silly goose! So honest, I gotta say, I'm really liking this game. It's a bit different, especially with that added AI technology. I honestly can't wait to see the full extent of this game. Like, we have more people coming our way. Immigrant group. The more settlement grows, the more attention will... Yeah, come on through, come on through. I have enough houses for everybody. We should increase our mushroom stock. Probably increase it to 2,000. And I might increase my meat to 1,000. So the play is actually a pause, it seems, because these guys stop moving. So. Oh, actually, that is pause. Interesting, interesting. We can upgrade houses to next here, huh? Sure like to see it. Cool. Alright. So I have a whole street over here. Really worried about our water. $36 hours. We'll have that. Alright, we have the Scouts Guild. We've been eating raw foods, Chief. We're worried. How so? You guys don't have soup? Maybe I'll open up another soup kitchen on this side. I don't see why not. Open up another soup kitchen. Good idea. We'll increase this. Oh, I actually want to build Scouts Guild.
Nothing tastes better than success.
Set some windmills off by the coast here. electricity is up and running. Probably build another one. Progress. Alright. So I have a scout team. How do I create one though? It requires 60. Increase my logs to 2,000. Okay, we're off into a new era. So we get a storehouse, a residence, a basic mine, a tailor, a pit, a kiln, a smelter, and a tavern. So the tavern's gonna be good. I'll probably place it over here next to the Scouts Guild. Or I might move the Scouts Guild. I actually like how that little tower is right there. Little watchtower looking thing. Alright, so we can get bronze ingots, copper, wire, clay, brick, clothing, copper ore, coal, sand, and glass. Now, the only thing that's agitating me is I have these scout teams, but I think I won't be able to use them. Which sucks. But, again, it is a demo. So, let's see. Hit production. Let's see these utilities. So I need to alright, so we have our tools going. How are you guys eating raw food? You guys are having soup. Are y'all not? Alright, we'll probably switch it to meat, since we have all this meat. That way we have soup and meat. You guys can probably live comfortably. Let's check our overview. Yep. Alright, I got you guys. We'll prep the meat for y'all. It's spring, so I don't understand why there's a decrease in mushrooms. But I have soup for y'all cooking. Meat. Alright, let's get to the technology tree. And let's do vocational training. We'll start that. And then we'll probably move to community needs for the tavern. Maybe that's what I need, craftsmen and specialists for my scout team, probably. We'll see. Can I research more than one thing at a time? Let's see. I got a power grid. Vocational training. So all this needs vocational training. Okay. So building statistics. We'll probably move on to that next, so that way we can get the pit and clay. Still need to figure out what the hell we're gonna do with this water. Shout out to my boy, V Fallen. He's currently live on Kick right now, streaming some Apex. Nice. Seems like they got carts now. What's going on here, though? What, it's saying something about a road. Is there something messing with my... Oh, it's probably a busy road, huh? I wish it can give me some information here. Let's see. Structures do not necessarily have to be connected to a road network, but unconnected structures suffer a loss of efficiency, which negatively affects their overall logistical. I mean, I don't know why. It may be because of that. Let's see. I want to get a nice little curved road. Oh yeah, it's good enough for me. All right, yep, that's what it was. Busy roadway. My smelters are smelting. I may create another one here in a second. Is vocational training done yet? Not yet. Alright, so we'll speed up the time and see what's going on. I'm just hoping I can find another solution for our water, because it's not going to be a fun day when we run out of our water supply. I mean, I still have 5,000 units here, and there's still 6,000 units here. I may fix this road network here. Okay. What obstacles are we hitting? First, oh, we just lost somebody. Poppy Woods died of an illness. May you rest in peace, good sir. A sad day for all of us, Chief. We're no strangers to death. But this is the first time. Happy Halloween, my love. But this is the first time we encountered it since we've settled here, and it hurts even more. Poppy Woods died of an illness. Okay, we made rapid progress, Chief. Knowledge will gain more importance after these stages. As a community, we need to better produce and share knowledge into systematic methods. Give me 1 second here, guys. We'll start by creating a mill. Sorry about that. Oh no, are you a zombie? Go grab your tablet. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Health. People are sick. Workforce condition. Water distribution rate. Clothing distribution rate. Okay. So we're probably going to have to fix a whole bunch of things here. So their health is low because of the workforce conditioning. Access to health services, that's not really on me. Clothing distribution rate and water distribution rate. So he was a good person, Poppy. She worked at the forge, so now we need to go ahead and replace that. So we just lost somebody. Give me a second here. Need to put on some Mickey Mouse for my daughter. I see you. Here you go. You're welcome. Go sit down in your baby shark chair, please. Yeah. Alright. So, do we have vocational training yet? I think we do. Alright, so we're going to need building statistics next. Oh, we need paper. How would I build paper? Alright, in the meantime, we'll do tavern while I figure out what we can to make paper production. Oh, silly me, at the lumber mill. We can produce paper as well. Alright, so I'll set up another lumber mill. we'll start having paper there. Strange lights. Chief, the sun has been looking different since yesterday. It can be said that it has almost lost its round appearance, just like in the stories told by the elders. Nothing to do. You might want to take a look. And that would be a solar flare. Alright, bad omen. All the stories told are true. Our eyes witnessed it, and a century later, the same disasters upon us again. We are not fragile as the modern world facing the first, but we are confident. We are not as fragile, but we are confident that it will bring nothing but harm. How and in what way, time will tell. Start paper building here. Alright, technology tree. Next thing I'm going to do is building statistics. Yep, so we'll need 450 paper on that. So I think I might I need 400 paper. So. All right. So, successfully completed our paper. So we'll go ahead and start getting back to working on that. Somebody here. Look at that. I'm gonna assign advisors. Go ahead and add them in there for now. Alright. So let's get back to a grid setting here. Place down a tavern. Let's see, I can probably benefit the most if I put it here at the end. So we'll go ahead and demolish this, demolish this. Put our tavern up. Interesting. Okay. Move the shit. We'll put a tavern right here. Oh, what is that? Nice, so we have our first storm. This is a sandstorm, but it looks like there's like a lightning strikes. There's flashes of blue, man. Okay, so let's get this road. I kind of want to follow this. Do that. That's one thing I don't like, though, is how it builds a mound right there. It kind of ruins everything. So. Oh. I wish there was a terrain tool. That I wish. Because now, I just ruined my road. I ruined my flat ground, too. Okay, I can fix it. Yeah, that looks like fixed. Let's check our overview. Hopefully that'll increase our health. Alright, let's see what this technical. Alright, so that training is continuing. Let's start. Visor. Rat infestation. Production. Alright, let's get normal time back. Go to the tech tree. I think I'm going to want to start building some clothes for my people. That requires 850. So we'll go ahead and switch over to paper real quick. Urgent matter, rat infestation. Okay, Chief. Our food stores are attracting rodents and the entire production is suffering. This is not unexpected, but if we do not come up with a solution, it can create bigger problems. The reduction in food production alone is a major loss. A possible disease carried by these pests can cause an epidemic that can lead us to extinction. There's nothing to do now. Alright, we'll set some traps on. And we'll go ahead and take a look. Alright, folks. So I think I'll end it here for part 1. Just because it's the video is about 2 hours long. I highly doubt anybody's going to be staying there watching it. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.